Hi, I am Don.
And I'm Adam.
And I am at the helm right now. This is Star Fox for the Super Nintendo.
Hey, Star Fox, I didn't know existed when I had Star Fox 64.
Really?
No, I never had an SNES growing up.
Okay.
So by the time I saw this, I honestly couldn't understand how anyone ever played it.
This blew my goddamn mind when I was little. I saw this at a Toys R Us, and I was like, "What the hell? This is like I'm really here."
Yes, all of these triangles, and there was that motley crew there that just passed by.
I saw older kids playing the Atari. Never got to play it myself. I got a hand-me-down NES, and then I got a Super Nintendo, and look at this.
You're getting right into it, aren't you?
This is the intermediate route. You know, about 10 years ago, I did a short run-through of the secret ending, where Star Fox gets trapped in a weird dimension with a flying space slot machine. We're going to do a real ending this time.
Scramble!
Oh, God, I love this so much.
See, this is crazy. It reminds me of the beginning of the Star Fox 64, but I guess Star Fox is kind of like one of those games that you just don't mess with the recipe for it.
It's basically the same game.
Because I couldn't help but notice the map before you went into Corneria there looked very similar to the map that's in
literally the same
64
game. You fight an attack carrier, or a tank if you're on the harder difficulty, which I did 10 years ago, or a little bit longer probably. Anyway, yeah.
Now, we'll say a lot of the enemies do look different to me, but some of them are retaining, like, you can see the origins of where they got some of the enemies.
Yeah, the wireframe origins. And, you can...
I am digging the music, I'm not going to lie.
The music is killer. Oh, didn't lose a wing, though.
Clipped you there.
Yeah. There's your wingman flying through the obstacles. Oh, well, that'll happen.
You gave it your best shot.
Yeah, still got the fire upgrades.
Now, if I recall, they are not part of the Cornerian Army. They're just mercenaries, aren't they? It's been a long time since I played Star Fox.
It's not really elaborated on all that much. Apparently, the Nintendo Power magazine had a comic that explained like the backstory of this game.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Why? What happened to James McCloud? His relationship to Andross.
There was a bit of a love triangle. You see, Fox's mom, a vixen, was the object of desire for a young, starry-eyed Andross, and he was a little jealous.
He was so jealous it may have led him to attempted murder.
A Greek tragedy. He strapped a bomb to James McCloud's car.
You would think that might be like us just making this up to try and tie it to kind of our region here, but no. That legitimately, it says in the lore, he strapped a bomb to James McCloud's car.
But dramatic irony, Vixen, or Vixie, or whatever her name was
her name.
She started the car and was blown up. Now, no one can ever prove who did it, but Andross was really broken up about killing the object of his desire. So Fox's relationship to Andross is a little bit more complicated than we all thought. I would have been your daddy.
He really does. He either looks like the guy from Planet of the Apes,
yeah,
but
Dr.
with
Zaius.
a bit of an Arcturus Minx kind of vibe to him. You're in over your head, boy.
Okay, here's the attack carrier, pretty iconic enemy.
Yeah, that's identical to the one in Star Fox 64 and the new one for the Wii U, which I wish they would re-release for the Switch. I'd love to that thing. I think it would be great on the Pro Controller.
There's no like boss. There's no like dialogue with the pilots here, but the enemies do have some personality. Every now and again, you'll see them escape a stage and become the final boss of another stage.
That is what's missing, isn't it? Because there's a talking head there in the 64
Talking
version.
lizard people.
Yeah.
Not too much of that until you get to Andross himself. He will talk to you. But
Man, Falco sounds like Barrett from He's got a bit of a bass note in his voice.
Diggity dig dang it. Alright, we're going to Sector X. Now there's no Space Fleet here in this version. Space Fleet is in another route.
Well, you said you were going to Intermediate. Sector X is actually the easy route in 64.
Oh,
and
that's
Sector
right.
Y is...
Sector X is where the unfinished robot is.
Yeah. It's... Is it still an asteroid level?
Not quite. Asteroids are the other two routes. There's probably some asteroids in this level, I can't really remember, but mostly it's just, fighters. And,
Stroke.
from Venom.
Ribbit.
Thanks for the save! Yeah, Slippy is just as, he's still the weak link in the crew. That has carried over to the new version. Forgetting.
Now, are you supposed to be over Corneria at the moment?
Yeah, that's Corneria down there. You're still...
That's interesting that they call it Sector X, but you're over Corneria. Because it looked kind of away on the map. I might be getting too detailed for an SNES title.
Yeah,
now, what'd you just pick up there?
Looks like that was probably an extra arwing, an extra life. Yeah, I have 3. You start with 2. And this game can be
somebody didn't clean up their mess out here in space.
Well, I mean, IRL, all the trash from the Apollo missions is still running around, and it's a flight hazard for any low orbiting craft. So I imagine they have the same deal going on. Anyway, now you can see I have plasma cannons. Really satisfying.
Are those akin to the blue lasers in the 64 version?
They're the analogous. Yeah, they're the most impressive lasers you get.
Those things are moving fast.
Yeah.
Your flying ability is impeccable. Did you just get cloaking?
Shield.
Shield.
A blue wireframe shield, and that's a checkpoint. There are some stages where, in order to get a certain access to like a black hole or a dimension, you have to avoid getting the checkpoint. We're not going for that here. We're going for a standard. Only one secret here.
I couldn't tell what you were trying to blow up just a few seconds ago.
Yeah, those will only reveal their vulnerable side occasionally, and they will reflect your attacks back on you.
Ah.
There's a few enemies that will do that.
Boy, are you in like flight school right now?
Flight School is the training mode, which was the only thing they had going at the Toys R Us when I first played this. It really annoyed me because I really wanted to play the game and I could not fly in formation to save my life. And yeah, I'm probably gonna lose my... Oh yeah. Nope, shield's still there. Okay, the bomb hit them when they were invulnerable. But they do give you life pretty reliably, so can't hate those enemies too much. And looks like we're coming up on the Rock Smasher. Now, I don't know what...
This one does look like the enemy off the 64 version. It's similar to it.
Yeah, for the asteroid level?
Yeah. Which would make sense he was there, if he's a rock smasher.
Pretty
You're making short work.
Yeah, well, I do have all the upgrades. I even have...
God.
That's okay, I had a shield. And it doesn't carry over to the next mission. The weapons do, though. And he's gone. This is only the second hardest route anyway.
Happy Independence Day, Don. God damn. He sounds like Porky Pig before he spits something out.
Yeah, so far all my wingmen have all full life, which is good because they do not repair in between missions in this game. They will just straight up explode and die and be gone from the game. Okay, we're going to Titania.
Is Bill in this game?
No.
Oh.
Nor is Cat. James McCloud is.
But the Husky unit.
Yeah, but there's
God, look how just 80s tough that the Admiral looks.
Mr.
there.
Pepper, Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Or Mr. Pepper. He could have a doctorate in military studies, I don't know. Anyway, this is Titania, and according to the instruction
It's a
booklet,
snow level?
Yeah. Actually, there is a climate control you can do here. You can change the climate.
To like what we see in the 64 version?
Yeah. We're gonna try to do that.
What's the advantage?
Nothing really. It's just, what do you prefer? Low visibility fog, or a more vibrant orange, green, red,
So some earthy tones.
or a desert, whatever it is. I can't remember exactly how to. But yeah, Titania is the snow level in this. At least at first, or crystalline. A lot of floating crystals for some reason. Now, there's no real reason for me to go for the arwing upgrade, so we're going to go for the weather control. Okay, we got it. It's now a desolate wasteland.
Wow. I mean, the game just took a dramatic turn right now.
Yeah. Now, I can't remember exactly what the lore is on Titania here, according to the instruction booklet. Macbeth is a hollowed out planet because the core is shrunk. And basically it's a big weapons depot where the former core area is now just a hollow earth where Andross is storing high-grade weapons. This is just like there's some weather shenanigans going on.
Bill and the Husky unit clearly haven't, happened yet.
Yeah.
I still think he should be a assist trophy at the very least in Smash.
Yeah,
They're missing an opportunity. People want Cat, but I don't think Cat's really.
Yeah, I'm sure she has a fan base for other reasons.
Yeah, clearly has a pet.
Yeah. Anyway, those things on the ground, those are turret. Well, way back now. That's a crab. a legless crab now. This buddy's about to be legless too.
Crab monsters.
Crab.
Well, I guess.
Okay, yeah, that
There's
thing.
a rock lobster.
That thing I'm shooting now, that was a turret. And those things hurt. Those little plasma balls, they will wreck you pretty fast.
Can you lose your wings in this game?
Oh, yes, very easily.
Wow.
And you'll just fly, and much like all the other games, you'll just fly a little bit less fun. And what we're coming up on now is the Weather Control Center. Along with a boss.
What an evil-looking weather control center.
Yeah.
What did WFIE 14 decide?
Here's our here's our boss for the level. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, John.
Alright. Titania also has an ocean. And this is a boss arena. But he isn't ready to face us just yet. He's going to try to let us get softened up by his minions.
He wants to observe you.
Yeah, there he is. There he is. And, well, he's not going to last too much longer here. But he can do a lot of damage if you let him.
Is he the bridge maintenance man? Like, what's above you right now?
He's the weather control guy. He circles around on that little weather dominator.
Okay.
Anyway, that was stage 3, and everyone seems to be in good health. I still have 3 lives. We're going all right.
No sweat, folks.
Yeah, when I first played this game, I'd never seen the word sweat spelled out, so I like
no sweet,
Fox. Okay, Sector Y.
Now we're going to Sector Y. That's where it is.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it earlier.
No missiles, but there's some interesting things.
I
in
do
Sector
like
Y.
that Sector Y looks like some of those splotchy photos you see from NASA right now where they're saying, this is an inhabitable planet, but it's like 10 pixels and you don't know how they deduce that.
Okay, there's a school of space fish flying around. And manta rays. Now, if you turn all the manta rays from red to blue, but which basically denotes freeing them from Andross's manipulation, weird things will happen. We'll see if I manage to pull that off here. But there's some space squids, space fish, a few normal fighters.
Are those really fish?
Yeah, those are fish. I don't know if they're robot fish or just naturally occurring space fish. There are naturally occurring aquatic animals all over this sector of space, though. Like amoebas. Now we haven't actually been caught yet. Okay, now we've been caught. You just roll and shake them off. Otherwise, they will just drain your life indefinitely until you die. And they are invulnerable to weapons fire. So basically, you just gotta get good, dodge them, and shake them off when you get hit. It's really hard not to get hit. But they do give you like a little upgrade guy. That guy I just blew up. He would have been.
There's a big one.
Yep. Well, there's closer, I think. Oh, well, big stingray. Okay, maybe. All right, Peppy. Peppy
hair.
Peppy hair. Okay, yeah, he took one out. Oh, I took it out. I'm sorry.
You're taking him out.
Yeah. Okay, some standard fighters. Don't really need them because my shield situation's pretty good so far. All right, and here's a checkpoint. I think I could have gone to the black hole. No, that might have been another stage.
Is there a secret path?
Yeah, there's a secret path.
Where's it take you?
To the black hole.
The black hole.
Yeah. And I'm not sure where it drops you off. It's been a while since I've bothered with it. But, uh-oh. Gotta turn him back. Oh. I don't know if I had to pause it for a second because I wasn't sure if I messed this up. But I need to summon a certain something. I'm not sure if I... Oh! What's that?
Shut up. Is that a dolphin?
It's a giant space whale.
Oh my god.
Now, there's no indication of this in the game itself, but Nintendo Power will confirm that your father is inside that space whale. Apparently, he got condemned to a black hole dimension and managed to hitch a ride on that thing. So that's why it's helping you.
What is this?
It's just a standard boss robot made by Andross. I'm not sure exactly what its name is. The credits we will see will give us all the specifications and names of all the enemies we've killed. And this guy's got a very special gimmick. You have to, you can't shoot him outright. You have to wait for him to open up his weapon portals and shoot them, and not just shoot them, but shoot them in such a way that your weapons will go down the pipe and into him. Kind of like the Death Star.
This weapon hole.
Yeah, basically you need to hit the small thermal exhaust port just below the main port. And, I've done a little okay, there we go. Closing some damage now. Still not a whole lot.
Come on, Don, you can do it.
Yeah, once his arms fly off, he will become vulnerable. Like right now.
I would be vulnerable, too.
Oh, no, he's running away. Or is he? No.
I would also.
Okay.
Is that a tongue?
It was his arm, and yeah, he kamikazes you. That's his desperation move. He can kill you that way.
For the glory of Andross, though.
He can kill you very easily that way. And look, the fish are happy. So far, so good. Okay. What's next? Stinging with the classic
no sweat.
No sweet. Stage 4 clear. 4 arwings. Still rocking the arwing cannon. 100% score. Bonus 1 credit. Yeah, we're in good shape right now.
You got dueling foxes up there.
Alright. Fade out. Let's go to Venom.
Wow. That is a short route.
It's an SNES game. Doesn't take too terribly long.
The final goal.
Is everyone alright? You're on course to sneak into Venom's back door.
Tee-hee.
All right, we're going to go right in. Now, Venom is a multi-stage fight. First, we're in low Venom orbit. And these are all Venom's orbital defenses.
The low orbit looks similar to Corneria.
Yeah, it's almost like they're two habitable planets.
It's almost like Venom used to be like Corneria.
Yeah, in the instruction manual, it does outright say that Venom and Corneria had similar orbits and were also quite habitable. They were all green, with blue oceans, teeming with life, but Andross took over Venom, and now it's an industrial hellhole with no regulations whatsoever, and it's just, basically a cesspit.
It's a wonder what a car bomb will do.
Yeah, lost his mind, went all megalomaniacal, and apparently the people who lived on Venom were relatively primitive. I guess that could just mean they had our tech level. But anyway, when Andross showed up, he basically declared himself their Lord and Master.
Well, can you imagine if a space monkey would have come on Earth?
Yeah, I guess I'd
Have a magnificently well-groomed beard.
I guess I'd drive mechas for him. Say, these guys are crazy.
It'd be hard to deny him.
Dang, deploy it now. Anyway.
He'd have a helmet with a giant D on the top.
Yeah.
Giant A, sorry. For Andross.
Oh, looks like, nope, not quite. They're just going to start throwing missiles at us now.
Are those surface missiles?
Yep, surface to space missiles. Or projectiles, anyway. You can see them coming up from Venom. And our buddy up there is not really shooting anything in particular.
Moral support.
Now, I really like you can see those things explode and crash. Like their cockpit is still intact and falling towards Venom. There are some enemies in this game where you will see the pilots eject and fly by you, and they're just like purple dinosaurs. So that's kind of haunting. Purple dinosaurs just dying in the cold vacuum of space. Oh, there's one right now. Usually come out of something like that. And these are just mines. They explode if you get too close. I'm not really sure what triggers them exactly. Now those O-rings, they don't really do a whole lot of damage, but they seem to really take a dent in your wings, which is annoying. And then there's this guy. This fucking guy. He basically sucks you in. Slow it down. Yeah, the game's telling you if you hit your reverse engines, you can avoid his trap. But basically, you want to concentrate fire specifically on one so he can't do the smash attack on you. Okay.
That's a wildly different boss than the one that's in.
Oh yeah. The 64 couldn't handle this. But
no, there's a lot of primary colors going on.
Is he's not gonna stand and fight. He's gonna evacuate. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Was that supposed to be Andross?
The driver
just
of that boss? Yeah. Alright, let's see what's going on next. We're gonna go, just like in the original 64, we're gonna go nosedive right into Venom's atmosphere and see what Venom is like. And it turns out Venom has a city. We are in a futuristic
That's very much
city.
unlike the 64.
Yeah, we're basically in an 80s sci-fi show. Look, there's space bikers coming to arrest us. Like, these are just space cops.
Now, what are you actually in?
The exterior of a spaceport.
Because the city's below you.
Yeah. Now these guys will just keep coming. They'll just keep coming in off the side of the screen. I'm not sure what the robots ahead of us are. They might be cleaning droids or whatever. But yeah, we are this is a sneak attack. We're
That's
not
so
facing.
funny. if they were just cleaning crew or whatnot, the amount of war crimes that you're committing. Right
Yeah,
now.
this is a sneak attack into the capital city of Venom. And here comes some more space cops, I think. Yep, there's one up there. Just, you can barely see him. Oh, this guy. Nope. He managed to correct course. Will this guy manage to correct? Oh, he crashed. I love that. Every now and then they'll just hit the side of the spaceport and crash into each other. It's great. No real point to let them live that long, though, because we've got the strongest cannon in the game. Still doing pretty good. And here's some space bikers. See if we can get a good view of one here. If they're willing to pull themselves up beside us. There's one. Yeah, that's just one guy. You can see him. The little sprite.
Yeah.
On a
Look like a speeder of some sort.
Oh, this guy's. Oh. They come up behind you too. Oh, we're gonna have round 2 with this guy here. Eventually, he's gonna open up. You can fire on the little core that you that escaped from that boss in orbit. Now the problem.
He's determined.
Yeah, the problem with this guy is that he really likes to ram you. And that closes a lot of damage.
Yeah, I don't know on that shield.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do. He's probably gonna take a wing. Alright. He just opens up, I might have a chance to knock him out. Yep,
Got him.
that's it for him. And he's... I like that they don't always just explode into sparks. Sometimes they'll just, like, explode and fly off the screen. Okay.
You're entering the construction zone.
Yeah, just like...
Fines are higher if you hit a worker in here.
And now we're back to the 64 where you circle your way into the deep core of Andross' base.
Piloting this right now?
No, this is automatic mostly.
I was gonna say, it didn't look like it.
The piloting starts right about now. Okay, now you gotta actually...
Oh my god.
I thought you might make it eventually. General Pepper has guided you.
You said you'd have your pizza here in 15 minutes, but it's been 22. Oh wait, no, you're... never mind. I thought you were somebody else. You had that jacket, you know, you kind of look like the guy at Papa John.
Okay, we're at half health now. Oh, you won't escape here alive, and we're in peanut butter and jelly universe now. And, of course, the iconic Andross face.
Wow.
Now, we're not doing any damage. He doesn't have a life book.
He looks like he was just telling... Oh!
Reverse thrusters.
What a fucker.
Yeah. Okay, he's got one eye down. Just gotta wait on this. Oh, no.
That's what I look like whenever I'm doing
Yeah, there's some bacteria that's just having this experience right now.
He's got a lot of stuff in his teeth.
Yeah. Oh, space is exploding. And there is the secret Andross core. Dreidel, Dreidel, Dreidel.
I was about
made
to
you
say.
out of clay. Dreidel, Dreidel, Dreidel. With Dreidel, I will play. Okay, now...
Oh, he's back to...
Yeah, on the easiest difficulty, on the easiest route, the middle route, this game would be over. This is the second hardest route, so he has 2 phases. Now, in the hardest route, this face is a dog face with horns. And
Really?
you have to fight it 3 times. But we just have to fight it twice. Because we wanted to see the space parade. Alright, Dreidel. And we just activated his trap card. Alright,
Wow.
time for an exciting escape.
Do you ever see James McCloud in this?
No. Well, we did see we did see the whale he's hanging out
Well, we
in.
saw but like
That's
a portrait of him talking.
Oh no, that's all instruction booklets and Nintendo Power and whatever else.
Wow.
But yeah, that's the this is the Venom Skyline you would see in the other approaches. We did the sneak attack into the city, but this is the exterior Venom. Okay. You can barely hear Pepper here in a second.
So graceful. It's just an older version of the music from the 64. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's it. All you hear is Pepper saying congratulations.
You need to work on your grades, Don.
Yeah, I've got room for improvement. That A minus.
Although commonly now 90% is an A minus.
I thought like a 93% was like B plus territory.
It was for us.
Oh, okay, kids these days, I guess.
There's lowered expectations now.
All right, average score was 98%. I'll take that.
I guess that's okay. Why come not 100?
I like the blue lights. For some the running lights they've got there.
Well, Corneria's congratulating us, so I guess you did a good job.
Yep. Just gonna fly off and send the bill to Corneria or Pepper. There's no like. That was one thing I liked about the N64 where you build him and he's like, whoa.
Yes, that was hilarious. The damages.
Steep barrel. All right, that's the attack carrier. I'm not really sure what the units of measurement here are.
Standard.
Sector X, the Rock Crusher. He shoots lasers. And this guy, what was his name? Professor Hanger.
Wow.
Shadow Thruster.
He's not very deep.
And this guy, we were curious what his deal was. He's happy.
Plasma Hydra.
Plasma Spewer. That's a hell of a weapon. And this guy.
Hi guys.
Metal Smasher. Okay. He's the upgraded version of the Rock Smasher. And this guy a different
Battering ram.
Oh, the Galactic Riders.
Galactic Rider.
Air Bikers.
Wow. I wish my weapon was air bikers.
And Andross himself.
Wow. They chose a great
Just so
motion
dignified.
form.
Andross ellipses, telekinesis.
I'm calling shenanigans on that because he was clearly spitting squares.
Yeah. We don't have the telekinetic
Spit
powers.
squares.
And that's it. Star Fox, presented by Nintendo.
Well, that was a heck of a run you had there.
Yeah. About 35 minutes or so.
About on par with what the 64 game took. At 64, I could beat maybe about 40 to 50 minutes.
Oh yeah,
You could wake up early. But anyway,
it's always fun though.
hey, thanks for listening, though.
Yep. Call your mother.